like that.
Yeah, getting it in though.
Yes,
That's it.
sir. That's what I'm talking about. That's
Y'all
what we
ready
got
for
to
this
do.
Super Bowl?
Yeah, hey
Yeah,
dog, I'm ready for it. I'm ready. We ready to do the thing. Hey,
yeah.
Ernest, I know you sitting on cloud nine. Yeah, hey,
Hey,
look, you ought to come on up here to Planet Kryptonite. I'm gonna watch
hey,
Kryptonite.
I'm on the way. I'm on the way.
Say you can't wait. Can
That's it. I'm getting the S550 ready to
Yeah,
roll.
I like that. Yeah, it's 550 ready to roll
Yes, sir.
out. Yes, sir. I'm gonna put some white walls on that on the space shuttle next week. So on that ride to Planet Kryptonite, bro, man, we just kicking
That,
it with some white
there
walls.
you go. There
yeah,
you go.
yeah. You got to get it ready, cause boy, look at him. If it don't take off next week, you're gonna miss
Hey, now we're gonna be bouncing through space. Boom, boom,
it. Yes,
boom.
sir.
Brother Andy.
Hello, fellas. How's it going?
All righty. What's up, man?
Not much.
What's
It's all
going on?
good.
What's going on, poet?
Yeah, it's all
Mm.
good. Everything all right over there.
Oh yeah.
Got your
Oh yeah.
Yes,
guitar ready?
sir.
Oh yeah. I'm ready.
Hey,
Always.
you
Okay,
know,
okay.
hey,
Always.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
we,
All
we
that
might need to get you out there with halftime. Who performed halftime?
Hey, it don't matter. They
And
need
it's supposed
smooth.
to
I'm
be
on the
Kendrick
way.
Lamar. And it's supposed to be Kendrick Lamar.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
oh
That's who's
yeah,
supposed
that's
to be
right.
Kendrick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you know the big controversy was him or Lil Wayne, because Lil Wayne from out that way, you know.
Oh,
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So he
Oh,
hurt his feeling.
Lil Wayne was disappointed in that.
Yeah.
See,
I,
Lil
Hey,
Wayne, Lil
what
Wayne
y'all?
well,
was
you
trying to get all the money,
Mm-hmm.
well, you know
but
that
he
that's what happened when
go
they
ahead.
came to Atlanta. They were people upset because they didn't use the Atlanta artists.
yeah.
Remember we
Right,
had that Super
right.
Bowl and that was a
Yeah,
big
they
debate.
had big boy on for about what 30, 40 seconds. You know,
Yeah,
that was terrible.
yeah,
But
Yeah.
then
yeah.
they go to California and they let Dre do his whole thing, you know.
yeah, yeah.
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 I mean, Atlanta got a lot of artists, man.
Mhm.
Yeah.
TLC, Outkast, Goody Mob.
Oh yeah.
You can even go back to Peebo Bryson,
I
Live
mean,
right,
yeah.
Lil Baby.
Yeah. Go way
T.I.
back.
What's his name?
LA in Face,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, what's his name? Died this
Usher.
weekend.
Who was that?
What's the one that made
To work it, walk it out.
You Walk It Out? Yeah, he
Yeah,
Yeah,
passed this
yeah.
yeah.
weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
40,
Lot of,
about 43, something like that. Yeah.
That's
something
right.
like
Sure
that. Yeah,
did.
42.
and I
lot,
never did find out what was going on with him though.
lot of them
They
young
say he had a
cats
heart
leaving.
attack, his wife said. So I don't know
Yeah,
what led to it, but yeah.
Wow, that
yeah.
Popeye's chicken probably.
But you
Yeah.
can't eat too much of that stuff.
I
Hey,
ain't, I
hey,
ain't
Ernest.
realized so many people was in Atlanta. Huh?
Man, Atlanta's a brick man. Look, check this out. They did a thing, and this is kind of sports related too. The high school with the most I guess celebrities something to come out, and it was Douglas High School. They went
Good.
back, yeah. They
That's
went to
Brother
Douglas.
Maps.
What?
That's
Yeah,
Brother
Yeah,
Maps album
yeah.
art.
All the
yeah.
Yeah.
athletes who
What?
came out of there from you. I mean, I got the video, man. I was like, okay, there's a lot of athletes came out of there,
Because
and I didn't know
I
your
think
boy, not Lil Wayne, but what that other dude, man? Let me see.
Big Boy.
I would have picked Southwest, but they right there together, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big
Yeah.
Boy,
Ain't
you
too
talking
far
about
apart.
Mike? Is it?
It wasn't Big Boy, but he may have did he come out? He may have came out of Douglas. I think he did come out of Douglas.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. But I know
Yeah.
the first star came out of Douglas with Walt Frazier.
Oh yeah, back in the day,
Oh, I
Yeah.
ain't know that.
Well, he didn't.
was it
Well,
Wow.
was
well
it Douglas or
let me say it
Howard?
like this. He didn't
I
really
thought
go
he
to
went to
Douglas.
the
It was
one with the
Howard.
H, Howard. Yeah, I thought.
Howard.
Howard, yeah. I was gonna
Yeah.
say he didn't really go to Douglas,
Yeah.
but you know we were right out there in Bourne Homes, and that's where he was from, and so
Mm-hmm.
his brothers went to high school with me. That we went to Douglas the first year it was open.
Mm.
Okay, okay. I'm gonna see if I can show y'all. Y'all going to talk? I'm gonna see if I can pull that video and show it to you in a little bit of
Okay,
the thing on it
okay.
from the. But yeah, man, it's man, Atlanta man got a lot of talent. I mean, from athletes, from music to. I mean, just if you look at what Georgia breeds, man, the state of Georgia, man, it's crazy, bro.
Yep, they got actors. I mean, you
Yeah.
can walk
Yeah,
down
actor.
Atlantic Station on any Saturday,
Yeah,
and you liable to run into 2 or 3 actors down there.
that's right. That's right.
Oh, yeah.
It's happened to
Mm.
me a couple of
Some
times.
girl, man, just got up for she was something. A young girl went to Spelman. She's an actress I saw on some show, and she just got nominated.
Okay.
Wow.
So yeah, man,
Yeah.
it's amazing what's going on here in ATL, bro. Hey, maybe something in the water, baby. You gotta be up there. Cause boy, I tell you, man, there's some talent up in here, man. I mean,
Yeah.
from athletes to actors to business people, bro. I mean, we send our market in this thing,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
I know a lot of them out in Alpharetta.
Yeah, that's why they
Yeah.
end up moving out there, but and they like I say they start, in the hood from the west side and the east side to, I mean, I mean, so much talent, man, started here, man. I mean, I mean, they hit that grind and they got out here and they made that thing work, bro.
Yeah.
That's it.
I gotta give them credit,
They
bro.
call it
I
second
love it.
Hollywood.
Hey, dog,
Yeah.
it really it's really seems like it's bigger now as far as the talent that we're producing here now, man. I mean, how when you
Yeah,
see,
but with all these different studios here, I mean, Tyler Perry has
yes,
his studio, and then
mm-hmm.
and if you
Now,
go
where
out,
did they say Cat Williams talking about having his studios?
wasn't it in? Was it in Alabama? Where was that?
Is it? Okay.
But even out Fayetteville, they got Trillis. If you pull up Trillis, oh man, there's some beautiful studios out there
Wow,
at Trillis Park.
okay,
Yeah, oh man, the missus and I we go out there. We'll go out there and eat and stuff like that. They got studios everywhere. I said, man, they got studios all over this place.
they do.
And matter of fact, that's
Everywhere.
where
Yeah, they do.
Steve Harvey's supposed to be moving his show out to Trillis. They building a place. They almost finished with it. Where he gonna be doing his show pretty much when he's here in Atlanta.
Okay,
The Family Feud is
wow.
at the studios out
Where is
at
that
Trillis.
located? Where is that located?
If you're on 54
Yeah.
and you take Highway 85, not interstate, but Highway 85,
Right.
go
Highway
54
85. Yeah.
and go straight out, heading toward Peachtree City, and
TP. Okay.
you'll see the studios right out there on the right called Triller. If
Oh,
you pull
okay.
up
Yeah.
Triller
Yeah. Yeah.
Park,
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
it's
Okay.
beautiful.
I think I've seen that one.
It's nice.
Is that the one down there by the hospital?
Yeah.
Yep,
Well,
right as soon as you pass
it's
the
close
hospital.
to it. Yeah.
Yep, as soon as you
Close
pass the
to it.
hospital, right down there on the right. Yep.
They got
It's,
one subdivision they built a few years ago. Man, that thing is nice. It's like they got the restaurants and they got big houses, tiny houses. They got some of everything in that one little not little but that one neighborhood. It's nice.
Yeah. Peachtree
and
They
City
then,
be
right
trying to
probably
Peachtree
right down the
City.
street from that place.
Yeah.
yeah, and
Peachtree City be
that's
trying to
just
act up.
like Triller. They got a nice little eateries and stuff right there at Triller. They got Enzo's and a few other nice little restaurants over there at Triller Park.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we got a couple of weeks before any football actually get on anymore. We done with they had already had the high school what is it? Was a high school all-star game already? I
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think
think
I
they
saw
did have that. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I think I saw that already. Yeah. So right
Mm-hmm.
now all we got is basketball and y'all checked out this new thing they're doing with the golf with the TGL where they have
I
teams.
saw it. Doesn't Atlanta have a team?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they do the TGL, but most of it's like in the studio because
Mm-hmm.
they have this 3D thing, whatever it is, like they used to do on Star Trek, and you go in there and everything look real. But they be
Wow.
hitting the ball, they hit the ball up against the screen, and it goes to the wherever it lands. It can go in the sand trap, it can go, it's seriously real.
Yeah.
This AI is out of this world right now.
Oh yeah, that AI man, it ain't no joke. Trust me.
Yeah. Even Arthur Blank done and invested. They getting ready to build these brand new soccer fields somewhere out. I think it's is that out in back of Fayetteville too? It's in Fayette County somewhere.
Down at Fayette County, yeah. They
yeah?
they're building something now. Man, look, it's so funny, man. That growth is taking place. Let me tell you, the field that they have for the practice facility for Atlanta United, it's in Marietta. Okay. Before they went to Marietta, they went to DeKalb County. Okay. Trying to help the hood out right there, 285 and Memorial Drive. Arthur Blank say, we want to build this facility. It's going to be state of the art. It's going to be the practice facility for the Atlanta United. Do you know they couldn't do it because them folk over there, your cousins arguing this and that. What this about? Ain't about it. Man, they had so much confusion. He said, all right, don't worry about it. He took it right up to Marietta. They say, come on, we love it. Man, if you see that facility.
Nice.
Is that the one by the expressway?
That's the one, yeah, by the expressway out Franklin Road. That's it.
Okay, yeah.
He wanted it right there at 285 and Memorial Drive in DeKalb County. They couldn't. Man, we just come on, bro. He trying to give you a bone, you know.
Yeah.
He knew all this talent over here in DeKalb. Hey, let's put something over here that people can come and practice. We can develop, the talent, take them to that next level. Man, they arguing and worry about the wrong stuff.
Yeah, when this stuff gonna help increase value on everything.
Exactly. Right. I'm like, come on, man, don't do that. That's what they did. Hey, missed opportunity.
What you gonna say, Mike?
No, go ahead.
Yeah, let me switch subject. Is this week the Pro Bowl week?
I think this is the Pro Bowl week.
It starts tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Matter of fact, I think it started at 7. I forgot about that.
Well, they got
what started at 7?
They got the East-West
Pro
Shrine game
Bowl
on
weekend.
East-West Shrine.
I think it's in Orlando
right
Pro
now.
Bowl weekend.
East. You said what's on shit?
The East-West Shrine game for all the different players, I think, coming out of college.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. I heard about that. I didn't. Let me see. I remember basketball. Let's see.
So New Orleans gonna be lit up this week, huh?
Oh
yeah, they get ready to get down there, bro.
You better believe
they get ready to go strong down there.
Hope they do a better job by security.
I hope they're ready for that.
That's top priority now, man. Because all this crazy stuff going on, and you got somebody in office that instigates stuff. That's a whole nother story.
Yeah,
boy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's just sickening, man. Some of the stuff that's going on. But anyway, we're on in. I ain't gonna let that disrupt what's going on with this. Well, look. We gonna look. We got to get our Falcons back in this postseason play. One good thing, I'm gonna say this. One good thing, I don't think we got to look for a quarterback again. I feel good about that.
Yeah.
I definitely feel good about that. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
I hope they continue to protect him, man. I'm worried about that left tackle over there.
Right. Yeah.
But his guy has a lot of talent,
Yeah.
Oh man, no doubt about it, bro. Yeah. And it was just a mistake, man. And we didn't get him in that soon enough, bro.
They didn't prepare him either. He hadn't worked with any of the number ones and stuff, man. But when they got in there, it was just total lack of preparation.
But he looked good for the time he was in there.
But like one of the quarterbacks said, he did miss a lot of throws, and I think that was just timing. Between him and the receivers.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And in practice, like you said, you can't just push your boy cousin to the side because he was still trying to fake us out.
Oh, what a dumb move that turned out to be. Yeah, we thought it was gonna be good for a while, but it just flipped.
Well, thank goodness, man, we drafted Penix. So you can say that it was a good move to draft him.
And they didn't know Penix was going to be available. So that's one reason you can say you go after Cousins. But they just gave him too much money, man.
Yeah, they really did, bro. Yeah. That right there,
too long.
For a lame horse.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should have had a clause in there.
Like one of y'all said, everybody ain't Tom Brady. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's 36 years old.
Needed a clause in there. Okay, you got to pay that. We got we clipping this.
Yeah.
Right.
It might have been tough for Tom Brady to come back from Achilles.
Not that, that quick. Because when he came back, it hadn't even been a year.
Yeah.
You know, it hadn't even been a year. You can't come back from that. Come on, man.
But I wonder what just made him fall off the cliff like that, though. You think you always say, Mike, that it was people get tape on. You think it was the tape on him? Do you think something was physically wrong with him?
I think a combination of both.
I think it was a mental thing because, you know, if you remember a couple of games, he took off running. I was like, okay, so where's that all the time?
Yeah,
but his arm looked really
look at his arm.
Weak.
That's right.
He looked really weak to me.
He looked
like
weak.
May said.
He looked
like
timid.
May said that arm looked weak.
Yeah, sometimes he looked timid, like he was scared or he wasn't.
That's mental. But that was both. That was physical and mental, looked like. And maybe the mental might have been caused by a weak arm or whatever. You know, I don't know whether he wasn't driving off his foot right or his arm just after so many weeks.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he didn't play for a year, right? Over a year. So, and he's gotten older. Maybe his arm gave out. You know, like a pitcher's arm and go dead.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it looked like those passes was taking forever to try to get there, man.
Yep. You pointed that out where you like, man, that ball ain't coming.
That was a statistic that you know, they do a statistic on miles per hour per pass, and his passes ranked like the lowest in 20-some years as far as miles per hour.
Wow.
On something. I gotta look back and find that for y'all.
Wow.
And see, if that's the case, them DBs, they be sitting on them cats, they be waiting to jump that ball, you know?
Yeah.
And, you know, and the thing of it is, like, he's just there sitting in one spot. He'll sit and duck, man. And, I mean, you ain't got he ain't no threat. I mean, he just got to sit there.
Yeah, that's tough on the offensive line. Credit.
He hanging.
Yeah, he did.
You can't just sit there. Man, come on, bro.
Yeah, they sitting waiting, and he's sitting too.
Yeah.
Hey, what did y'all think of the playoffs, man? Did y'all see that Saquon Barkley run?
Ooh,
yeah,
that boy a beast, boy.
That boy is bad.
I missed it.
He a beast.
Yeah. Go look at the highlights, man.
All you had to do is keep watching, Andy. He did have about 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
Hey.
I think the first one was about 62 yards.
I know. I saw that 62 yards.
Hey, Andy. You know how you went in the store and stole your first piece of candy?
Right.
That's how he was running.
That's how he was. It wasn't no catching him.
That was it.
Yeah, I saw one time he hit that hole, boy. It seemed like the hole was gonna close up, and boy, he cut back to the right. And I said they ain't catching him.
He was going so fast, he was hitting himself in the head.
I'm trying to tell you, either he had stole some candy or he thought somebody was shooting.
Hey, shit, that's candy. You just have to call ahead. Hey, you ain't gonna catch him. Put out APB out on him.
But him, Derrick Henry, and I think our guy is like 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You
know,
that's good.
Yeah, I think they sent in Beijing to the
Pro Bowl
in place of
Barkley.
Yeah, he got because Barkley
that boy from Buffalo, that running back from Buffalo, he a bad boy too now.
Yeah,
he got his statistics. His stats are up there as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta look up how long we got Algier for because I think he's gonna get out of here.
Yeah, I think so too. Because
he's
man,
back somewhere.
Yeah.
He's starving for somebody.
Algier.
Oh, Algier. Yeah.
He
They'd be
was
crazy if they let him go. They'd be crazy if they let him go because that's the 1-2
He might
punch
want to
right
go
there.
though, because he could be a number one somewhere.
Oh, no
He
doubt.
ain't putting his hand as much. And he run through guys. He don't try to run around them.
He be running
run
them over.
They should have a package with both of those guys in there.
Exactly. I was
Use
gonna
your
say, that's why he
imagination.
needs somebody else.
Yeah.
I mean,
Use him
use
like they
your
used to
best
use what?
players. He's
What,
got to be
Freeman
one of
and
the best
Coleman?
offensive players. 11.
I agree.
That year, we went to the Super Bowl. We had Freeman and Coleman, that 1-2 punch.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good year.
Yeah.
They can do the same thing with them.
But it just amazed me. These coaches getting paid all this money. They get locked into their system, and they will not tailor their system for the personnel that they have. You know,
right?
Don't make no sense, does it?
They go draft totally different players and do all kind of things, spend this money, that money, and don't rearrange their system for the players that they already have.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope Raheem know that. Hey, you on trial right now.
Hey, tell me about it.
Yeah, got rid of your coordinator, so you next.
You there? It's that you at the midnight hour, boy. You better give it all you got there. Because that's right. You can't. Hey, that's it. You done fired your coordinator now. If you don't get it right, we gonna come fire you and Fontenot.
Right.
And Fontenot might deserve it after. I mean, a lot of his draft choices just have not worked out, man.
Yeah.
And for some reason, they didn't use the draft choices that he drafted this year. I mean, Brandon Trice got hurt. Aurora got hurt, but they didn't use him till late in the season. The guy Dora was number 3. They didn't hardly use him. They didn't hardly use the receiver. The linebacker that they drafted looked mediocre at best.
Right.
So I don't know, man. His draft capital, it doesn't look great.
Yeah, we gonna see. I'm gonna see if I can play this for y'all real quick. Let me see. This Douglas High School. Let's see if I can play it right quick. If I can get some sound here and play.
Alumni in the country, we got to put some respect on Frederick Douglass High School in Atlanta because in Douglas, there's something in the water. Going back to the class of 1988, Lil Jon, the rapper, he wears a lot of sunglasses now, but he's a complete legend. Also, so is T.I., came around 10 years later, apparently didn't finish school, but would have around 1998. Now in football, remember Jamal Lewis? He was class of 1997, went to Tennessee, first round pick of the Ravens, rushed for over 2,000 yards in a season, including one game. He rushed for 295 yards. He won a Super Bowl with one of those Ray Lewis Ravens teams. Then 2 years later, basketball star Jarvis Hayes comes along, ends up going to Georgia, then was a lottery pick in the NBA with the Wizards, spent about a decade in the league. Just a few years later, Ahmad Carroll comes along, class of 2001, ended up being a first-round pick of the Packers. Then James Davis, class of 2005, star running back, had a great career at Clemson, spent a couple years in the league. Keeping track, that was 3 first-round picks in a 4-year span. For a 3A school of just over 1,000 students, that's insane. If you're enjoying these, follow along and let me know what school I should do next. There's a 3A high school in Atlanta. That's Bruce.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. On the map.
Lil Jon say, what?
I know.
Yeah.
Man, he didn't even look like it. I mean, just, he came up with this little hook and created his brand. Hey, that little Jon came up with that crunk juice.
Crunk juice. You remember that? Yeah, that was that.
Wasn't
Drake.
wasn't Carlos involved in that crunk juice?
What was that now?
Say, wasn't Carlos involved in that crunk juice stuff?
I don't know whether he was or not. He might have been.
I think he might have been involved.
The label was orange, wasn't it?
It was black and orange, I think.
Crunk juice. I don't have
like an energy
black
drink.
and orange.
Yeah.
Do they still sell it?
No, I don't think. I hadn't seen it in a long time.
Man, Crunk, y'all making that crunk. Because I know the Stews used to talk about it.
Yeah, they used to have it as one of their sponsors.
Yes, sir.
They used to get cases of crunk juice.
Hey, man, call them up, man. See if we can sponsor you. Hey, Lil Jon, come on, man. Yeah, boy. Have a Super Bowl party and serving crunk juice.
So Ernest, what you think? What you think about your boys in the Super Bowl? They gonna be ready?
Hey, what to say? What I say? Did I? Let me see. Did I foresee that? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, they're gonna be ready. Yeah, they're gonna be ready. Hey, if you don't believe me, ask Arthur.
Hey, Ernest. Now I'm gonna tell you something. They facing a UGA defense that that defense, they got a defense they're gonna be facing. You think I think this may be the toughest defense they faced, dog. What do you think?
Hey man, people talking about Carter like he one of the best linemen in the league.
That's what they talking about. And the other guy, they got three Georgia.
What happened to Big Davis who they drafted? Is he doing anything? At one time he was a disappointment out there. Ooh. The big old guy from Georgia, he came before Carter. What's his name? Jefferson Davis or something? I forget his name. You know what Jefferson Davis. But he was one of the big old guys, dark-skinned dude, big old dude, came out of Georgia. He was on the Eagles.
Was that number 00? Number 0?
I forget his number, man. I have to go look it up. But they got a lot of players on defense.
Man, look, they call that UGA North, dog. Yeah, they got some players. And see, no boys, they up there, they balling out too. They locked in.
And rightfully so, they make the Falcons look stupid because we right here and we won't draft them until like the 7th round. You know?
Yeah, they were on the news the other day saying, how come Georgia letting all these players get away?
Yeah. Right in your backyard.
Right.
If you had a chance, would you still pick Beijing over him that year?
I don't know. Both of them are quality, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
At the time, we needed a defensive lineman more than we need a running back because we had Algier.
Yeah.
All right. So you could make the deduce from that we needed him better, but he's a little bit of a head case, and I do think Bijan is a upstanding guy. It seems like
he is,
and he's one of the best. You know.
Yeah.
And only his second year.
Yeah.
They say he'll make you miss in a telephone booth. They say, boy, he quicker than Superman.
Now, one thing that I haven't seen of him yet that I see of Saquon are the really long runs. You know what I mean? Bijan will do some really nice stuff. He make folks look silly, man.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen the long runs like
Saquon got an all-pro line though.
Yeah.
Right. Well, they claim the Falcons line is in the top 5 or 6. Who knows?
Really?
But they didn't look like that the first part of the season. They came on later. But Bijan, he makes something out of nothing. I mean, you know, the line be stuffed and he'll just do one little move and he gone. You know,
he step through them holes. I know that's it.
He stopped on the dime.
I give Philly credit, man, because look, they saw the insight to bring him in.
Yeah.
When the other teams said, look, you trash, you through.
Let's hope he keeps his head, you know, because that was the knock against him, that he just immature and, you know.
Yeah. Who is that?
Carter. Jake Carter. For,
Carter.
The defensive lineman for Philly.
George.
Yeah.
Most time they have to double him up, you know.
But he seems like he got his head on. I think he's locked in. Yeah, maybe what happened, you know, once you get to the pros, you know, because he said, I mean, I'm listening to him in his interview, seems like he's locked in now.
I hope so. Yeah. Plus, them guys are young, man. They come out before they 21, you know.
Yeah.
You know, so they
well, you know,
grow up.
We all partied, and you know, he wasn't anticipating that accident, like that.
Right.
But the thing is what made it look even more foul was somebody told him. Who was that? Somebody told him to leave.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember who that was. Told him to leave, and it made it like he left the scene of the crime, but he was informed to leave.
Yeah,
right.
I think it was by one of the officers or somebody, or plain clothes officer or something.
So somebody trying to protect him, and they come at better. Yeah,
and it made it look like he was trying to run.
Right.
Oh yeah, and the little girl who I guess was they had somebody on staff, and the girl she didn't supposed to have the car, had not authorized it, and She got there totally
over. I like how you did that little two-step.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I know what you were getting ready to say. I'm glad you did.
She done slipped off in the car and done picked up one of the bros and went around the corner. Say, wait around the corner over there.
Exactly. Hey, come on now.
Hey.
Y'all know. Say no
tragic,
more.
Man.
Yeah.
So it's 22 to zip now. The East against the West.
Wow.
Oh man. Wow.
That's crazy. Yeah.
22 to zip. I wanted the Georgia players in that game.
Yeah, I just saw somebody.
I saw a couple of them, but I don't know who it is.
What are they wearing? The helmets from their real team?
Yeah, they're wearing the helmets of their team.
Okay. Y'all think Georgia gonna make a comeback next year? Football wise?
Depending on they ready to spend that money. It was a holding ball game now, boy.
Yeah.
It's all about that money. You got to spend that money. Look, that's why Ohio State them boys say, look, we're gonna spend this money. And it's a whole different business model now. It's like, what can you do for me lately? Show me the money.
Yeah.
That talent spread like peanut butter.
Yeah. You said it. It's spread like peanut butter now. You know? And it's like, who can get the best players who gonna be committed?
Right.
Right.
That's the issue right there.
That's the issue.
Who's gonna be committed?
Oh, that's top prospects. Okay.
Me and Andy was talking, and I don't know what y'all think about this. I'm trust me, I'm happy to see the young people get money because so many years they were pimped.
Exactly.
For nothing. But I wouldn't mind seeing that they get the money, but it goes into a trust that is released in increments. Like you get a small percentage now, and then you get another percent when you're 21, another percent when you may be 20, in percent. Yeah. So that way you don't blow it all.
Don't blow it, be stupid.
Exactly.
Right.
Because y'all know how it is, man.
Yeah,
you get that kind of money to
right.
19,
because
20.
you got regular players be out there blowing.
Yes.
Yeah.
That way you will have. You can't say you graduated, now you ain't got nothing, you back in square one, then you back over, went home to your neighborhood, you ain't got nothing to show for. But some memories talking about how bad you were back in the day.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see they starting to utilize that insurance too. Because you don't know what that day gonna be. You don't want one accident to take you out,
Yeah.
Remember back in the day, they used to talk about Lloyds of London all the time. Those was guys who were insuring Herschel Walker. And,
they're still in business. That's who insuring some of these cats now.
Is that right, Lloyds of London?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They still in business. Probably more so now. Yeah, that like I say,
I'm
crazy,
all for
man.
these guys making the money, but some way they're gonna have to regulate it some way, or it's just just out of hand.
It's gonna get out of hand for sure.
Because what the little schools are not gonna be able to do nothing,
Right.
Yeah.
And that's why once they look at how the men is being regulated, the women is already complaining.
Okay.
Because theirs is not coming in as lucrative and fast, but they got
me, that's capitalism, man. If they not drawing the crowds that the men are drawing.
Right. Because the men are drawing the crowds, and that's where the money be coming in.
Right.
But I'm gonna tell you something. All these billions, I'm talking billions of dollars is coming into these schools and through these contracts. It's enough money out there. Even the small schools, you can trickle that thing down to somebody gets something, I mean, really. Come on, man. All these billions of dollars. I mean, I don't care if it's over at Clark Atlanta University, if they ain't getting that, but 30, 40,000, they can get something. And it wouldn't hurt them because that money going into somebody's pocket. It's billions of dollars. They got these contracts, man. Come on. You can make sure everybody gets.
The little league makes as much or more money than the NFL does.
The Little
I think
League?
a couple of years ago,
yeah.
the Little League made, I think the Little League made 13 billion or 14 billion, and I think the NFL made 13 billion or something like that. It was a couple of billion more that the Little League made. So it's a lot of money in pimping kids' parents. A lot.
Now, I
Like you
wonder,
said,
do
the
the kids
parents.
get into that money? The kids don't get into that money, do
Absolutely not.
No.
Absolutely not.
they? Yeah.
And the parents have to pay to get in to see them.
Right. Then you got to pay
Right.
for all the equipment and the uniforms and things like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
They buy
We was
all that.
growing up, about $50, $75 to do it for the whole year.
Oh,
Man,
yeah.
Y'all remember that little young black girl who was a pitcher in Little League who was very good? I forget. She has gone on to do something in sports that's really good. I don't think it's playing. I forget.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
You
She
know
had
who
that
the little girl I'm talking
fastball and
about?
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't think of her name. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But she is successful.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing.
Yeah. She went on and made her mark.
Yeah.
Make the mark.
Brother Junior, Matt, what it is?
What up, my brother?
What's happening?
Brother, my brother, I'm here on planet Kryptonite, dog.
I saw Matt. I thought about the print room. He trained me on the microfiche in the print room. You don't remember that? Way back when I first started at IBM.
Man, that's going way back. IBM
Way back. I remember
Wow.
I remember your boy Lennon coming down there complaining and bitching about something, you know.
Right,
on the print room. Yeah.
Right. And what's that big printer we had, the 38 something? Is that
I
big?
don't remember, man.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what it was.
They made all that
3800.
noise. Poo just spit it out.
Hey, Ernest, you remember it too,
3800.
right?
That's what it was. 3800.
That's what it was. Yep.
Right.
Oh yeah, I remember that big old thing
worked
because
in,
we used to have to break down the print and put it in bins, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3,800, Ernest.
Yeah.
Hey, and that was on the 10th floor.
Man, y'all remember the name of the printer?
Yeah,
we
The last time I worked there, though, it was in the basement. That was in 1990, I think it was. I after I left, and all of us left. Then in 1990, I came back and I took a job through one of the Caldwell. I think it was Caldwell.
Okay.
And they had something for IBM, and that's where I was at, right down to doing exactly what y'all talking about.
Subcontract.
They retrofitted the 3800 and made it because they brought in Norrell services.
They did.
And we were printing paychecks for Norrell.
Yep.
Wow.
On the 3800.
Right.
You know, one thing I wonder, because when they hired me, the big thing was that we had the most amount of DASD in the, this side of upstairs on the 11th floor.
On the 11th floor, yeah.
That we had so much DASD. But I wonder, do we have more in our PCs and Macs now than we had on that 11th floor?
We probably yes.
Yeah.
Because now, in some,
no doubt we do. Yeah.
Well, some of those external drives you can get 1 and 2 terabytes now.
Right.
So yeah, man.
Oh, you can get a 4 terabyte now.
Right now.
Yeah.
No doubt.
But that was a big thing back then. We have so much DASD. We have so many terabytes of DASD, and this is the data center. And we probably got more on our PCs than we had there, man. I remember when you remember when the IBM PC came out? I remember because mine only had a floppy drive. I remember when I got a 10 megabyte hard drive.
Yes,
I was like on top of the world, man.
Because that's how you boot them up. You have to put that floppy in there because that's operating system.
Right. Yeah.
And when I got my hard drive, it would boot up by itself. I thought I was a shizit.
It was Al. Al and my cousin was the one that had to twist my arm, kick me in the ankle, grab me around the neck, all that stuff to get me to get a computer to put my music on.
Yeah.
I would not use that computer for the longest, and now I can't live without it.
Yeah. Man, Ernest used to drive me crazy about the computer, man. I was like, man, maybe you need to stick to tape, but he used the thing now, man.
Right. At that same time, I was at Midway Park.
You're getting started.
Yep.
Oh, first in
that's where the journey started with Brother
and,
Malcolm officiating.
Referee game.
North DeKalb.
Putting lines on the field early in the morning.
Map, let me ask you this question. Because I played football, and all the time, at least when I was in school and not shortly after, the Atlanta schools, when we go down to meet them boys from South Georgia, we get beat. Okay. I always thought that Atlanta had, and we talked about this earlier, Atlanta has some fantastic athletes, but I always thought we were spread out too thin, because in those small towns, that's like the NFL team for those small towns, man. And even their little league teams run the same plays as the high school and so forth. So they're being trained from very little kids. I don't think, we had some parks that ran the same thing that the high school ran, but I always thought that Atlanta, we were thin out because we had so many schools.
They were just corn. That was them big old corn-fed boys down there. That's
right.
what it was.
Yeah.
Matt, what's your opinion since you was out?
Well, because
was better coaching?
when I was in high school, man, I remember working Valdosta games, Lowndes County, going down to Tifton and Coffee County and places like that, Waycross. And I did notice that what they, it's almost like it was like a feeder system. The park and recs were running the same type of offense, or pretty much, that kind of, at least that kind of concept of offense. So when they went from, park and recs to middle school to high school, it was all, they were all,
and sometimes they wore the same colors,
Yeah, that's true. Yep.
Yep.
No, man, I remember doing those high school games.
But do you think our schools were thin out or no?
What's that?
Do you think our schools, the talent was thin out because there's so many?
Definitely. Most definitely, because think about, you go down to Lowndes County and you have Lowndes, and then you have Valdosta. Okay. Right. And then if you go to LaGrange, you'll have LaGrange, and then what's that? Is that Meriwether? Troup County.
Troup
County. Yeah. So, they didn't have that many high schools.
Right.
But so, because think about it, man, when we were in high school here in Atlanta Public Schools, we had a lot of high schools.
Yeah.
A lot.
And even within the city, you had different rankings for AAA and Quad A, even within the city. So that, Yeah, because Doug was in a higher, I think y'all were higher than full. We were like maybe AAA, y'all were Quad A back then.
And I think they go up to like 6. They go
something,
like 6,
right.
7,
8,
sure, 7 or something.
8. Yeah. And then they have a whole division where it's just all private schools now.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Matt, what year did you go to Douglas?
Came out in 79.
You came out in 79. Yep. Okay. Yeah. So I my first year there in the 8th grade was in 69.
Okay. Oh, so you were there. Hey, you were probably there when Jerome Boger was there.
That's right. We were in the same classes together.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay. And then
we just showed something on Douglas a little while ago, Matt.
What's that?
We just showed something on Douglas earlier in the show.
What they doing? What basketball or what?
Hey, Mike, how long is it? Can you pull it back
on? About maybe 2 minutes. Yeah, I'll pull it back up.
Check it out.
While y'all doing that.
Yeah, I noticed one thing. Like we were talking about those southern schools. They would have more discipline. I know, I'm from Tifton, and I know when you go down there, I remember even trying to blend in with the high school at Tifton. It wasn't nobody in the hall. It was like, "Sir, can I help you?" You went down there. Everybody's in class. There wasn't no cutting class and skipping and after it, all the they guys, they football guys was real disciplined. Like you were saying, they was eating. Back then, they was eating them, but mostly vegetables because a lot of them.
Mike and Al can second this, to where the high school that I went to, Douglas, was kind of considered. Folks kind of joked on Douglas, saying it was the prison.
Exactly, Mr. Butt.
Yeah. Because
y'all had a principal that was real strict.
A lady. That's his name, Mr. Butt.
Mr. Butt.
Wasn't it a lady too?
No. Well, we had an assistant principal who was a lady.
Did y'all name him that, or was that his real name?
No, that was his actual name.
Yeah, they did not. Oh yeah, that's Dr. Butts. That's what his name.
Dr.
Yeah,
Butts. And he later on became the director of Atlanta schools.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
But we always thought Doug and Thera had the best women over at Fulton, man. You know,
Oh,
we
yeah,
overlook
Thera.
our women for the Doug women and the Thera women, you know.
Hey, now I'm gonna tell you Southwest too. Now they had some women.
Yeah, Southwest.
yeah.
Yeah.
Southwest was the bomb now.
Right.
Thero definitely, because my first wife was from Thero.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Thera. That's why I got in trouble at Thera. I went there 1 year. My mom said, "No, you got to get up out of there." I wasn't focused.
It was hard to do that.
Yeah. I'm gonna show you this real quick, Matt.
Okay.
Let's see. Here you go.
Multiple NFL first-round picks, an NBA lottery pick, even some rappers that you've heard of. For part 10 of finding the best high school alumni in the country, we got to put some respect on Frederick Douglass High School in Atlanta, because in Douglas, there's something in the water. Going back to the class of 1988, Lil Jon, the rapper, he wears a lot of sunglasses now, but he's a complete legend. Also, so is T.I., came around 10 years later, apparently didn't finish school, but would have around 1998. Now in football, remember Jamal Lewis? He was class of 1997, went to Tennessee, first round pick of the Ravens, rushed for over 2,000 yards in a season, including one game. He rushed for 295 yards. He won a Super Bowl with one of those Ray Lewis Ravens teams. Then 2 years later, basketball star Jarvis Hayes comes along, ends up going to Georgia, then was a lottery pick in the NBA with the Wizards, spent about a decade in the league. Just a few years later, Ahmad Carroll comes along, class of 2001, ended up being a first round pick of the Packers. Then James Davis, class of 2005, star running back, had a great career at Clemson, spent a couple years in the league. Keeping track, that was 3 first-round picks in a 4-year span. For a 3A school of just over 1,000 students, that's insane. If you're enjoying these, follow along and let me know what school I should do next. There's a 3.
All right.
Hey, and also,
88. That's not including the ones that came before that, you know.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you where some of our best athletes came from. I don't know if we had these government assistant apartments called Bowen Home.
Bowen Home.
Yeah, I know about Bowen Home.
A lot of kids
Home.
Yeah.
Hey,
man.
1028 Silver Street. That was my address.
Hey, I had Jamal Lewis when he was in high school. I appreciated Douglas had a playoff game with Parkview. Jamal Lewis was playing for Douglas, and guess who was playing for Parkview at the time?
Who's that?
Jeff Francoeur.
Okay, okay. I remember that.
Jeff Francoeur had a full ride to Clemson as a football player.
Yeah.
What was his position?
I heard that.
Yeah.
What was his position?
He was a DB.
Okay.
Yeah. He was.
Let me ask you, Mal. Did you notice this? And I'm just asking. It's more raw talent in the city of Atlanta, DeKalb County. I think more raw talent. But it seems like when the Metro Atlanta schools play the schools down in the rural areas like your Valdosta, places like that, they get out coached. I mean, is that
fundamentals?
Okay.
Yeah, when it's that at that level, fundamentals take you a long way, man. You know, just the scheme, the fundamentals, and things like that. And but I do have to say one thing. I got another a little thing for you guys, man. The head coach for the Los Angeles Rams.
Yes.
Okay.
You
know, I officiated him in high school.
Wow.
He played quarterback, didn't he?
Yeah.
He played. He went to Marist.
Hey, Map, you're gonna be added to that list when the guy 5-10 years from now when they talk about Doug, they're gonna be mentioning you too now.
Yeah.
He better watch out when that picture come out, huh?
Right.
Hey, I'm going to put you on mute now.
Hey, Mike, you know when you start saying something like that, he gonna block the picture, you know.
Hey, like y'all can have that attention. I'm good.
I do not recall.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. But that's a blessing, man. But yeah, you were back there. Man, who was that guy who played linebacker, went to Tennessee? He came out around you. We used to play
yes.
He played linebacker, came out around you. Because I remember he used to be a terrorist, man, with Tennessee.
Because he married this lady, Cookie Reed, who's a flight attendant. What was his? Oh man, what the dude
was it? Chris? Oh man, I can't.
Yes. Now, Chris, that guy, he went to USC. That Chris guy went to USC. Okay. There's another guy. Oh, what was his name? He went to
Tennessee.
Yes. Oh man, linebacker too. Yes.
Yeah, linebacker.
Yes. Oh, Oscar Dillard.
Was that his?
Dillard? Yeah, I remember Dillard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oscar Dillard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because Chris, I can't remember his last name, but he went to USC. He went. Oscar Dillard. And we had a running back too, Middlebrooks. Last name Middlebrooks.
Yeah. Now Southwest had some talent. Yeah. Southwest had some talent. Y'all remember Flanagan?
Talent. Oh yeah, Southwest.
Yeah. Georgia just totally misused that dude, though, man.
Yeah, well, you know, he came at the wrong time. That's all.
He was a legend in high school, man. We used to hear Chico Renfro talk about Flanagan, man.
Oh, Chico Renfro. Now Al going way back now.
Oh yeah. Oh, if you want to Chico Renfro show, you had the coaches on there and the players on there. Yeah. And look, I'm gonna bring y'all. I'm gonna see if I can find it. I'm gonna find the old magazine they used to have in high school. Every week they have a little program, and they got the players in there. They height, they weight. I got one. I remember that. We played Doug back in, and Richard Dent in there. I got one. Richard Dent was a defensive lineman at 170 pounds,
and he went to Murphy High School.
Murphy High.
Yeah,
I got them old programs. I'm gonna have to find them. I got
and you know what's so funny about it, man? You know, I saw one game. I think I was doing a Chicago game, and Richard Dent was there, and we got to talking, man. We just got to talking about old APS, you know, Murphy, and he found out Douglas, and we just got to talking, man, and everything. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Richard Dent,
Hall of Famer, right?
Oh yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah. Man, I tell you, it's
what high school did Edwin Moses go to?
Did he go to high school here? He went to Morehouse.
He went to Morehouse.
Morehouse, okay. He went to Morehouse.
I don't think he went to high school here.
Okay.
But top premier athlete, dude. That dude trained. When you look at his training regiment, man, what them cats put in, like, man, you like, man.
Hey, I do want to ask one question. Brother May, what's going on with the Hawks? Yes, sir. Man? What's going on with the Hawks?
Man, the Hawks got a 6-game losing streak, man. Yeah. They've had a lot of injuries.
Injuries.
You know, Jalen Johnson now is out for the whole year.
What? No.
Yeah. You didn't hear about that? Yeah.
Our second best player, man. He hurt his left shoulder. I think it's non-shooting shoulder. He had been out earlier in the season for his right shoulder, but he's out for the year. It's just been a lot of injuries, man. They don't have the depth to cover those injuries.
Right.
Yeah. No. And sometimes they play down to the competition. You know, they played up, beat Celtics twice. And they lost twice to the Wizards, who's one of the worst teams in the league.
And they lost twice to the Raptors,
Toronto.
Right?
Yeah. Right? Wasn't that Toronto?
Yep.
Here at home. Both games were here, weren't they?
Yeah,
something like that.
They was talking about that, how they lose against the worst teams, lose against the best team, and win against the best team and lose against the worst.
But with Jalen out, it's gonna be tough, man. And then I think and even if we lose a lot, San Antonio has I think they have our first round. You know,
the deadline is next week.
What's that?
Deadline? The trade deadline is next week.
Yeah, but Jalen being out because he's our second best player, you know, to trade.
Wow.
How's that new guy working out? The one we drafted.
Yeah, how's that guy from France working out?
He's averaging about 11 points a game. He hadn't found his shot yet. I think he's like 29% like from 3. And you know, but I think he could be a good player. I don't know whether he'll be a star, but he's like 6'9" plus. He plays good defense. He hustles. I think he'll be a good player. Maybe he'll make a jump. We'll see. But I guess averaging 11 points as a 19-year-old is pretty good, isn't it? You know?
Yeah.
So
is he better than
he didn't come on like Zion or like Ja Morant yet, you know.
What about the guy from San Antonio, the other guy from France? Is he better than
yeah, they talking rookie of the year for him.
You talking about Wembanyama?
Wembanyama.
Wembanyama is gonna be. I mean, if he
freak.
stays healthy, he's gonna be a Hall of Famer, probably.
Man,
super duper star.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now, I don't know whether Ricochet has that upside, but he looks like he'll be a good player. You know.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know the season with Jalen going out. It's gonna be.
I know it, man.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard, bro.
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard.
He one of the best on the team.
Right.
Yeah. They broke that news yesterday.
Yeah.
I hate to hear that.
Hammer, what you over there drinking on, my brother?
What's that?
Mike.
Water, dog.
Water.
What's that a jug? What's that a jug of, man?
Okay.
Yeah, it's not
just water.
Okay.
Yeah. Doctor said I need a gallon.
Hey, that cold liquor from Washington, Georgia looks about that same color.
That crunk juice.
Hey.
Nothing else.
That Superman shirt on.
I know it looks clear, but that's clear water.
Man, your speech kind of slowed down.
Not like it.
As the show has gone on.
Not fire water.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah. We're gonna see what these boys gonna do, man. But it's we're gonna see what our Hawks gonna do. The Braves, I think they made one acquisition, if I'm not mistaken. Was it a outfielder? We still got some holes, so man, look, we're gonna be in February this weekend, man. Before we know it, they're gonna be going to spring training.
Yes, they're gonna be in spring training in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks, see, bro, it's right around the corner.
Yeah,
you know.
How is Acuna looking for coming back? What did he?
Right, he tore his knee up, right? Yeah,
I think it was his knee.
Yeah.
But was it the same one that he hurt before or a different one?
That's a good question. I remember the game he was trying to. I think he was on second base trying to get back to second base, and that's when he tore it up. So
man. Dude, play
hard,
I
hope those injuries don't take a toll like they did on Derrick. Remember, Derrick Rose was one of the most exciting players in the NBA. Yeah. All them injuries just.
Well, one thing about baseball, he can always be a DH.
That's true.
Yeah.
But he has been so dynamic with his legs, with his arm.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know,
his bat,
his defense. Yeah, all of that.
Yeah. Defense. Complete player.
And his enthusiasm. I like his enthusiasm, man. Some of the older players don't like, baseball kind of stuffy. Man,
pitchers love him because they know he gonna give them 110%.
Mm-hmm.
Go over the wall and get the ball for it.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Well, I gave my son and my stepson, I gave them orders to make sure they get a baseball bat and a baseball glove and get them boys started. Baseball. After they signed almost $768 million contract.
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
Unlike football,
the billion
guaranteed.
$1 billion contracts are coming. Watch out.
NBA's contracts are guaranteed.
Yeah.
They're guaranteed. Yep. NBA's all guaranteed.
Yeah.
Watch out. Somebody gonna get the first $1 billion contract. It's on the way. Trust me.
It's on the way.
Well, what's his name? What Ichio? What's the guy's name?
That's true. One that
the guy the Dodgers signed
with the Dodgers,
It was about almost $750 million, wasn't it?
It was 768, I think it was.
Over $750.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
Man, them owners must be really making some money. If you can get one player,
there you go.
Over $750 million.
Man, if you Google the streams that they're making it, bro, you'd be surprised.
Man, Magic Johnson making. Magic Johnson is part owner of the Dodgers, part owner of the Commanders.
That's right.
I think he got something to do with the Lakers too, don't he?
He's officially a billionaire. But hey, just FYI, most of his money was made in insurance. Because I read up on it. So people think it's sports, but it's the financial, it's the insurance industry that got him over that hump. That's where most of his money is made. Most of his income come from the insurance industry.
Hey, y'all know that Nike offered him the shoe first.
Yeah, I heard about it.
But they offered him stocks, and he, I think his agent he took a Converse, Yeah. And Michael Jordan took the Nike, and look where that's at.
Man.
That's
Mama was the one made sure he got straight with that though.
Who was that?
His mom.
Who's mom? Magic or
Michael Jordan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she told him if he didn't get partnership in it, a stock in it, that he wasn't even going to take the deal.
Yeah. Mike is he a billionaire? He's got.
Yeah, he's a billionaire too. Yeah. He's a billionaire. Yeah, he's made wise investments. I think if you Google that, y'all remember Atlanta Life Insurance here?
Yes.
Okay.
In Atlanta. Yeah, that's I think Magic is he was part of the group that bought them out.
Okay. Was it?
They used to have Magic theaters and and also some restaurants.
Yeah.
Hey,
TGI
Mike,
Fridays.
Yeah.
But I remember my grandmother used to subscribe to the of course, Atlanta Journal-Constitution, but she always the Atlanta Daily World.
Atlanta Daily World, bro. Yeah, that
Black-owned
right
newspaper.
Down on Auburn Avenue, brother.
Black-owned newspaper. Yeah,
I remember it. Are they still down there, Map?
I don't know.
The publication.
I don't know.
I need to Google this here.
Yeah,
that was the publication for us, bro.
Atlanta Daily World.
If y'all get a chance who don't know the history of Atlanta, just Google Atlanta Daily World. I'm sure there's some old publications out there.
Man.
James Brown coming to town. Get your tickets for $5.75 at the Royal Peacock.
At the Royal Peacock. Royal Peacock on Auburn Avenue.
Yeah, bro.
Bankhead.
Yeah.
Well, that says something about your grandmama. She was a real red lady there,
Yeah, man.
Kept up with stuff.
Yeah, bro.
I remember that paper.
Yeah, man. Hey, it's after 10:07. Anybody got something to say before we turn it over to Mike?
All right, I'll spit out a little.
Oh, you got a poem.
Brother Andy.
Yeah.
Andy, you take us out, bro. I'm gonna get you. Take us on out, bro.
All right, the playoffs. Yes, there's nothing like the playoffs. Running, passing, faking, blocking, going head to head on the ledge like rams, horns knocking, both fighting for territory, battling fears with guts and glory, digging deeper and deeper to get strength within, full-grown men trying to win, bragging rights to higher heights. Next game, next round. Eyes on the crown, under the lights, under the skies and dome. One going home, disguised in defeat. Feeling incomplete with no trophy to show for all that hard work, for all the sweat and tears among your peers. But some say, hey, we were the better team, better players, that may say. But it all comes down to who was better on that day. And now the time has come to clean out your locker, go to the house, take your kids and your spouse on a long needed vacation, and exhale. Salute your opponent and change your tone as the winners move on.
All right.
All right.
Go, my homeboy.
Yes, sir. Way to go, Andy.
Yeah.
Playoffs gone and the Super Bowl's on.
Hey, I like that. Playoffs on and the Super Bowl's on.
Yes.
All right, Mike, you gonna let Andy close it out for us? That was it?
Yeah, I just say this real quick, man. Look, just like we're getting excited about this Super Bowl, I want each one of us to get excited about our lives and live it like you getting ready to compete in the Super Bowl of life. Get that enthusiasm, get that energy, get your popcorn, get your wings, put a smile on your face, go out and take action TNT today, not tomorrow. Because listen, your life is the Super Bowl. You show up to win every day.
There you
All
go.
right, brother.
Amen.
Yeah.
Hey, you look like you're on Krypton with that Superman thing.
Man, I am, man. I'm up here, man.
Can I do that one more time, Mike?
I'll be driving back down probably tomorrow,
I'm gonna look like you about to go to work after this.
Hey, bro, I'm just bouncing on there. I got some spinners and some white walls on the shovel.
Hey, you better get in the phone booth and put your glasses on.
Cheers to you, Mike.
Yes, sir. Man, y'all
Next
were
week,
awesome
everybody.
tonight. Everybody was awesome, man. Love y'all.
Yes, sir.
Too, man.
Y'all gotta be safe.
All right.
All right.